Hello everyone, it has been quite a while since I have done a cooking video. I still have people that are sending me messages about it, so it is time I get back on it, people. I'm going to make a quick and easy pancake recipe first today. I'll probably do another one later today. But this is going to be Mandarin Orange, using the old Great Value Walmart brand. I'm going to put the Mandarin oranges in there, which I have already diced, sliced, and chopped. And I'm going to also use some of these wonderful Great Value cranberries. They're dried cranberries, nothing special. They're going to be special once they get in here with the oranges. So it's going to be orange cranberry pancakes. Just a quick update. I am going to add, I'm going to go back. I'm going to actually relabel the titles of most of my videos so that they specifically tell you right up front what it is that video is going to be about. I follow a lot of people on different channels, and I know there's a certain genre or type of content that I am usually interested in watching. So I am going to do that because very shortly, starting today, I'm not sure if I'll put a video up today on it, I'm going to add a crime section, missing persons, unsolved crimes, murder mysteries, that kind of thing, because that, people, is what I love. I can watch it like all day long. Right now I'm currently stuck on, sorry, he's making a phone call in the back, so ignore the phone call. Right now I am currently stuck on the Hallan channel, Hallan, for those of you who want to check it out. And she's got awesome crime series, so I'm going to do something kind of similar to that. But on a, that looks weird, sorry, different scope. This one's going to be a cooking video, so I am going to go back and it's Danelle, D-A-N-E-L-L, Hallan. I love it when texts come in at inappropriate times. Anyway, her channel is on a crime watch type thing, and I'm loving it, so I figure why not throw another part of Just Jen's interests into my channel. I will be relisting every title today, so I'm going to have titles like cooking, crime, and not sure what else. Probably pets, because I do a lot of stuff with my pets. And pet care, showing, breeding, that kind of stuff. So, not sure, people, but it will be relabeled. So, I decided to do that rather than starting a whole new channel, because I got enough to do. I'm not going to log out of one, log in another, update this, update that, make sure I'm doing something every week for both. I can do everything on one channel. If it gets huge in a way that I need to split it into a different channel, I will. Gotta love the variability there. Anyway, I have already mixed up my pancake batter. Don't laugh. I have duct tape on the box because when you buy this Great Value box of pancake and waffle mix, it is basically loose powder for your batter inside with no plastic bag. Normally I would put it all in a giant Ziploc bag, but I don't have any here. But I have basically duct taped it shut because the man over here lives in an apartment complex, which unfortunately has those annoying little brown beetles that will occasionally get into dry goods. So, you know, instant pancake mix, clearly. Instant potatoes, I think they like cereals, some cereals. They like to get into pretty much anything dry. Really annoying. No one wants to eat that. I don't want to hear the extra protein thing. Not trying to do that, y'all. I won't go there. So anyway, I have already, as I said, sliced, diced, chopped up my Mandarin oranges into smaller chunks. I have my cranberries right here. And I have made my batter already quite a bit because of the fact that I'm going to make about 3 pancakes each for us. It may or may not make it. I tend to make a big ass stack, and then later half of it's sitting in foil in the microwave because that's what I do, and I eat it later. So anyway, this batter is insanely thick, as you can see. I've already mixed it the way they said to mix it. I am going to use the juice from the Mandarin oranges to thin it out some. Just pouring my juice in like so. Kind of eyeballing it because I know how much I need to thin it up. I'll try not to splatter this juice all over my laptop. Over there. On my phone. Over here. So, anyway. Now that'll work. So it's thinned up nicely. Sorry about the weird angles, but I am not working in a big kitchen. This is really tiny, so I'm doing what I can do, people. All right, so now we got some much more liquid batter, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in my Mandarin oranges. which also have a little extra juice, but not so much that it's going to be too runny. If your batter gets too runny, just put a little bit of powder back in, thicken it up. If it's too thick, like what I had when I'm doing something with flavor, like mandarin oranges and cranberries, so it's orange cranberry pancakes, I use the juice from the fruit as much as possible for the water that it tells you to add in. It gives you the extra flavor, and it works as a liquid agent. There you go. Not a secret agent, just a liquid agent. So I've got my oranges in here kind of mixed up. And there's no measurements, people. It's just to taste. I tend to put a lot of fruit. I'm going to put a decent amount of these cranberries in here. And I'm going to just mix it around. So a little sweet and tart mix is going to go here in the pancakes. And clearly your maple syrup or whatever you choose to put on it is going to be awesome. So now I have, let me see if I can tilt this down. I have my batter, and you can see that oranges and the cranberries are in there. So I am going to go ahead and get started, and I shall return when these pancakes are getting cooked, because nobody needs instructions on that, right? All right, my pan's going to be on like 5. It goes from low to high. High is about a 9, 10, 10. Looking at this thing over here. Knob. It's a knob. Don't you hate it when you forget a regular word? What kind of shit is that? Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put mine on like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all remember that from the old days of kids shows. Alrighty, so go ahead and let that warm up. You know you don't want your pancakes sticking, so I am again, great value. Walmart, where are you? I'm like advertising all your stuff. I'm repping you. Where are you? So anyway, great value cooking spray. This is canola oil. I'm going to use the canola. It also comes in many other things. Some people like the butter flavor. I ain't that picky. I'll use any of them except olive oil does have a tinge of olive oil flavor. I use that when I'm doing, obviously, savory things. So regular old canola oil is going to go into the pan. And I'm just going to wait for this sucker to heat up. Y'all don't want to sit here and watch me hum like elevator music for the next 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll be back. I have chased him to the other room, y'all. He's making his phone call in the other room. Thank you. I sure didn't want no personal information going on the back of the video. That's not good. It's no bueno. We're not going to do that. Still waiting on this to heat up. You notice I'm dangerously close to it. Don't do this at home. I tell y'all all the time, don't do what I do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and duck this down just a tidge. Don't pay attention to the background. I get on y'all in every video about that. Don't pay attention to back there. Pay attention to up here, okay? Here I go. I'm going to go ahead and start my first pancake. I'm using a whisk, and I'm going to mix it every time I go to pour a new pancake, just because when you're working with heavy stuff, it all ends up in the bottom, like cinnamon raisin, brown sugar raisin. There's a lot of different types of pancakes. Now, I don't see any cranberries, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop down a little. Here we go. These are going to be pretty good sized pancakes because that's how I roll. So there is going to be one. You can see it doesn't have to be perfectly even. It ain't got to be pretty, people. It just has to taste good. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and cover that up. And I'm going to let that steam and simmer and cook. I'm going to give it about, I don't know. The rule of thumb in cooking pancakes, you don't want your heat too high. So I'm in the medium range. And second thing, the way to know they're done, you don't have to cover them. This is just my thing. The way that you know it's ready to flip. So this little tip online is your top of your pancakes, all those little air bubbles. Sorry, you know I'm clumsy. All those little air bubbles that are on the batter when you first pour it in, they will actually pop. So when you see that the top of your pancake batter has now heated sufficiently on the bottom, that it has popped all the bubbles, so you have a bunch of holes, like Swiss cheese, but on top of a pancake. Then it's time to flip it. If you're not too sure, just take your spatula. That was a pretty cool sound, wasn't it? Like I pulled a sword out. I bet I couldn't do it again. Anyway, take your spatula and just lift the edge and look. As long as you got some golden brown, people, you're good. Smoke, bad. Okay, if it still looks really pale and gooey, give it another 60 seconds before you flip it. So let's see where I'm at here. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the bubblage tilt. You can see I've got holes and stuff here. I can tell you, from being on this stove 3 times a day, I'm gonna turn my pan. And I'll tell you why. That heating element right there. Such a mess. That heating element right there is not even. I don't know why, and the pan's a little warped too. It is what it is. People make it do, make it work. So now I got all the bubblage going on, so I'm almost there. I'll go ahead and cover it back up just for another minute or so. And I'll come back when I'm ready to flip that joker. Okay, it's flip time. As you can see, Pancakes got holes all around it. I'm just gonna scoot into a edge here, maybe, in theory. Lift it up, plenty golden brown, and the flip. So there you go, people. That's a gorgeous pancake right there. That one's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up making the pancakes, and I will be back when I have plated them. So you can see the final picture. I'm experiencing the pancake phenomenon. It's called the pancakes get bigger with every one that I make. Yeah, they do. See? This one's almost a full pan. It's going to be hard to flip, but I'm going to do it. Figured I would throw in a trick of the trade, folks. Yes, the glasses are new. If you watched the other video, you know. Going blind. Anyway, here's my other tip of the Anyway, this is what I do. You gotta do what I do. You don't have to like what I like, but this is what I do. Back here on the back eye, I have my plate sitting. Please make sure you don't have a plastic plate, paper plate, something that can't take high heat. These are ceramic. They're good. Hi, whoever just sent me a message. Those are ceramic, and it is sitting on top of a low, all the way down on the temperature, heating element, stove. Because it'll keep that pancake back there nice and warm while this one here is being made and the third one after this is being made. It's just something I like to do. Alright folks, we are on number 3, and just another tip trick. As you can see, your ingredients don't always spread equally. So I'm going to have an orange flavor all over because I used the juice, and it's got a lot of oranges in there. However, those cranberries are tricky. They tend to go in different places, usually not equally. So, what I would have done if I wanted this video to be longer, which I don't, typically I would have gone ahead and still used the mandarin orange juice as my water as much as possible for the batter. And then I would have gone ahead and used the actual fruit, both the cranberries and the oranges, and sprinkled them in as soon as I poured the batter. I do that with my waffles sometimes to make sure each section has whatever it is I'm using. Didn't do that today. Not gonna worry about it. This is a quick impromptu video for all the people who are bugging me about how come you don't do cooking videos anymore. I got you. Something fell. I have a ghost. Alright, this is gonna be flip time for number 3. There is a teensy amount of wet batter still, but mostly it is dry and hard. And now that I'm on my third pancake, the pan is quite warm. It is gonna cook a little faster than that first one. Another thing that I like to do, checking my brownage, people. There we go. People love that spider webbing pattern, by the way. See that? Steaming up my lens and such. Anyway, it's no big deal if you don't get it, people, but normally I find I get that when the pan is sufficiently hot and you pour the batter. You'll get a nice little spider webbing. Pan's too cool, it just kind of all turns into a yellow color, and you leave it longer, it's a smooth brown. Still tastes good, people. Don't fear. Still tastes good. All right. So anyway, I had another tip or trick, and I totally forgot what it is. One, when you're standing sideways, make sure you're not looking all crazy, so you know you got your stomach. I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Tip trick. Oh yes. If your pan gets too hot between pancakes, or you notice one you just made cooked way faster than you wanted and browned too much, you don't have to change your heat from that medium setting. Take your pan to the sink. Upside down, not so the water goes in the pan, but on the bottom of the pan. Use some cold water, cool your pan down, put it back on the eye, spray it again. You should be spraying between pancakes, by the way. Spray it again, and you're good to go. You've now lowered the temperature of the pan. You're not going to burn stuff up. It works. I just had a funny moment. I was going to go and heat up the syrup, because it's the microwavable kind. You can have hot syrup. I opened the microwave, and there was a sock in there, people. Back there, so I couldn't film it, but actually JC is having some neckage, muscleage hurting. He's hurting. So basically, if you've ever seen that little, I don't know what they used to call it. I think it was called the Bed Buddy. That was a dumb name too. It was the basically sold in pharmacies and like Walmart and places, and it's basically rice, uncooked rice in a sock. Some people use beans, I've heard, and other things that look like potpourri because it smells good. I don't know. I'm not trying to manufacture them. The people, I just use it. But if you take plain rice, throw it in a sock, you can throw it in the microwave for a minute or two, you get a smoking hot heat pack, and you can do it over and over and over again. Who knew? But it works. So I've got my 3 pancakes here. Getting ready to show you the plated version. Boy, is this pan hot right here. All right, so I am ready to pour the syrup. Today I am going with Hungry Jack, sugar-free. Comes in a neat little pour bottle, and see that little white hot sticker down there for the microwave? You can heat up your syrup. People have nice warm syrup, makes it run a little easier. Anyhow, you can do it with any syrup. I actually kept this bottle for that reason because the little hot label comes up. Not that I need it, but my computer looked like it was blinking on fire there for a second. Cooking on the stove, gotta be careful. Anyway, this is just regular old country cabin, cheap stuff from Wally World. I just keep refilling this so I can microwave it and have the nice little hot button. And it pours very easily. It's got this little smiley face looking thing on top. Works out well, people. Anyway, let me not grab the center of this pan. Keep in mind, if you have heated it on the eye, like I tell you, that center portion, I'm using a small eye, that center portion is going to be hot like fuego. Right in my reach. And it's still hot like fuego. Yeah. So, it's syrup time. I'm not going to actually pour it on here, though. I just thought about it, because this isn't mine. This is JC's. And anyway, that's how they look. So, they're not perfect, but they're pancakes, people. That's all you need. Now I'm going to do something real ghetto, and I don't want to hear nothing about it, because I haven't found a new video editing program since YouTube took theirs down that I actually can do everything I need to edit videos, make slideshows, all that cool stuff, without having to do it on my phone. And my phone has just deleted over 1,000 pictures this morning that I needed to keep for upcoming videos. I don't know what happened, so please pray that the cloud has them and I can get them back. Anyway, stay tuned, people. Here's your finished product. I'm not going to show you with syrup because you can imagine that. It's not that complicated. I'm getting a steam facial right now because this is still on for my pancakes. Anyhow, like and subscribe, please. And don't laugh at the ghetto-ness because I'm getting ready to put a picture up using my phone to show you guys my little logo that should be at the end of the video so I can do an all-in-one. And now, the superb ghetto-ness of putting my own tag at the end of my video using my phone because I don't have it on my computer in a way that I can not stop this video and still put it up. So there it is. Oh, wait. Life problems. It's too bright. How does that work? This is so silly. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm getting text. I gotta go. That's me. Look how crazy I look. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for relabeling all my channel stuff. The stove is so hot, and it's still on. Anyway, like I said, there will be crime content added for those of you forensic junkies like me. I got more stuff for cooking because I have a ton of stuff that I recorded and didn't put up. Some of it I just lost today. Cloud, please help me. And other stuff I have on the laptop. So I'm getting there, people.